Would you ever believe a goat could cost more than a Lamborghini?
This goat, more costly than Lamborghini.
We're talking $3 million for a single goat. Not fiction, just a fact. From muscle-bound giants to goats with human-like faces, these animals are breaking records and turning heads. They're rare, they're bizarre, and some are straight-up royalty. Get ready to meet the world's most jaw-dropping goat breeds. You won't believe they're real. Number 15, Armani Beetle Goat. Meet the Armani Bal Goat, a rare breed found in parts of Pakistan and India. In 2021, one of these goats went viral for a jaw-dropping reason. It weighed over 690 pounds, more than some bulls. The goat had a wide chest, thick legs, strong bones, and a shiny black and white coat that looked like it had been polished. It wasn't just big, it was beautiful. The secret behind its massive size? A rich diet of grains, pulses, milk, and expensive supplements. Some say it was also crossbred with larger goat breeds like the Jamnapari and Bal goats. This goat didn't even go to auction, but private buyers were ready to spend up to $30,000 just to own it. It gained so much attention during the Eid festival that major Pakistani TV stations like Dunya News and Sama TV covered the story. This goat wasn't just an animal. It became a symbol of pride for its owner and a shining example of how luxury goat farming is booming across South Asia. 14. Naja Goat. Imagine spending over $3 million, not on a car or a house, but on a goat. That's exactly what happened in 2023 when a rare Naja goat was sold in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, for a jaw-dropping price of $3.46 million. The Naja goat is known for its tall height, shiny black hair, and long curved Roman nose. This breed isn't raised for milk or meat. Instead, it's bred for beauty. Yes, you heard that right. These goats compete in elite beauty shows, where judges look at how symmetrical they are, how they stand, and how shiny their coat is. These shows are big events in cities like Riyadh, Jeddah, and Dubai, and they are often sponsored by royal families. Owning a top Naja goat is like owning a luxury car or a racehorse. It's a major status symbol. The goat that made headlines was shown at the Al Janadriya Cultural Festival. It stood proudly under a golden arch with velvet curtains. Pictures of it spread quickly on Twitter and Instagram, especially among goat lovers in the Gulf region. Taking care of a Naja goat is no joke. They are sensitive animals and need clean, shaded, and well-ventilated areas. Some breeders even say raising one is like taking care of a show dog. They brush and oil the goat's hair every day to keep it soft and shiny. This isn't just a goat, it's a superstar. 13. Boer Goat. Meet the Boer Goat, a true heavyweight champion of the goat world. Developed in South Africa in the early 1900s, this breed is known for being the most muscular and heaviest meat goat on the planet. Boer goats are easy to spot. They usually have a white body, a reddish-brown head, and a short, stocky build. But what really makes them famous is how fast they grow. With the right food, they can gain nearly half a pound a day. That means they reach market weight faster than almost any other goat breed. In 2021, a Boer buck named Gideon was sold for over $110,000 at a top auction in South Africa. That's more than the cost of some luxury cars. Boer goats are popular worldwide. Farmers in places like Australia and the United States love them for their high meat yield and strong genetics. In the US, there are elite Boer goat shows where judges look at the goat's muscle size, body shape, and how quickly they grow. Many meat goats in North America now include Boer DNA to boost quality. Because of their bulky build and powerful body, Boer goats have earned the nickname bodybuilders of the goat world. And when you see one up close, you'll understand why. Speaking of unique appearances, our next breed is famous for looking almost alien. 12. The Damascus Goat. At first glance, you might think this goat came out of a cartoon or a sci-fi movie, but it's very real. Meet the Damascus Goat, also known as the Siami or Aleppo goat. It is often called the world's strangest-looking goat. This breed has an unforgettable face. It has a large head, droopy lips, and a long neck. Some people even say it looks almost human. That is exactly what made it go viral in videos all over the internet. The Damascus Goat comes from Syria and Lebanon, but you can also find it in Jordan, Palestine, and parts of the Gulf. It is a dual-purpose breed, raised for both milk and breeding. But it is not just about looks. In the year 2020, a Damascus Goat actually won the title of the most beautiful goat at a livestock beauty contest in the UAE. That champion goat was valued at over $50,000. Their milk is rich in fat, perfect for making traditional cheeses across the Middle East. Some rare males have even been sold for more than $60,000 at private auctions. Now you can even find them in countries like Pakistan and India, where breeders are bringing them in for their rare bloodlines. Because of their unique look, Damascus goats are social media stars. In 2023, videos of them walking around confidently caught people's attention and left many viewers confused and amazed. This goat breed has proven that sometimes being different is exactly what makes you priceless. 11. Salali Goat. You might think it is not real, but the Salali Goat is very real, and one of the rarest and most unusual-looking goats in the world. Found mostly in Oman and sometimes seen in the UAE, this goat has a face that leaves people speechless. With its curved nose, upright ears, and delicate features, it is often described as looking like a mix between a deer and a dog. The Salali gained massive attention in 2023 when videos of it went viral on TikTok and Instagram. People quickly started calling it the goat-deer hybrid because of its appearance. But this goat is not just internet famous. It is a true star at high-end livestock shows across the Gulf region. Unlike most goats, Salalis are not raised for milk or meat. They are bred purely for their beauty and rarity. In exclusive auctions held in Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah, some Salali goats have been sold for over $70,000. One standout goat at the Al Mu'n auction was even described as a once-in-a-generation animal by local breeders. With its soft, swirled coat and elegant look, it easily grabbed all the attention, sometimes even more than champion horses. For collectors and exotic animal enthusiasts, the Salali Goat is not just rare, it is one of a kind. 10. Savannah Goat. When South African breeders decided to create the perfect meat goat for harsh conditions, they hit the jackpot with the Savannah Goat. A top Savannah buck recently fetched $20,000 at auction, setting a new record for the breed. Savannah goats were developed in South Africa as a hardy alternative to the larger Boer goats. While they're smaller framed than their Boer cousins, what they lack in size they make up for in resilience and efficiency. These goats are built like athletes, lean, well-muscled, and designed to thrive in conditions that would break other breeds. One of their most distinctive features is their spiral horns, which twist elegantly as they grow. But it's their ability to survive and thrive in harsh climates that really sets them apart. Dominating over scorching heat and limited water, they just keep going. They're the marathon runners of the goat world. This grand champion ram represented the pinnacle of Savannah genetics. Perfect conformation, proven hardiness, and the ability to pass these traits to offspring. Buyers recognized they weren't just purchasing a goat, they were investing in genetics that could transform their entire operation. 9. Kalahari Red Goat. Picture a goat that looks like it's been kissed by the African sunset, and you've got the Kalahari Red. This stunning breed was recently sold for $16,000, making it to the South African record. The Kalahari Red's story began in the harsh Kalahari Desert region, where local goats evolved that distinctive red coat that gives the breed its name. South African breeders recognized something special in these desert survivors and developed them from Boer goat genetics, creating a breed that combines the Boer's meat-producing ability with enhanced hardiness and that stunning red coloration. These goats can thrive where others struggle, making them perfect for farmers dealing with drought and harsh climates. They're also incredibly fertile, often producing twins or even triplets, which makes them economically attractive to commercial operations. The breed's rapid growth and lean meat production have caught the attention of meat goat enthusiasts worldwide. Today, about 120 registered Kalahari Red breeders operate in South Africa, and the breed is gaining popularity internationally. Their distinctive appearance has also made them popular in showing circles, where their striking red coats and athletic builds consistently catch judges' eyes. 8. Nigerian Dwarf Goat. Don't let their tiny size fool you. Nigerian dwarf goats are packing some serious value in their miniature frames. These pint-sized powerhouses can command up to $15,000 each for purebred breeding stock, proving that good things really do come in small packages. Originally from West Africa, these tiny goats were brought to America in the 1950s and have since become the darlings of the miniature livestock world. Standing only 16 to 24 inches tall, they're basically the sports cars of the goat world. Small, efficient, and surprisingly powerful. The Nigerian dwarfs are so valuable because of their incredible milk quality. Despite their tiny stature, these goats produce milk with an exceptionally high butterfat content, often exceeding 6%. That's rich enough to make premium cheese and artisanal products that command top dollar. Many dairy enthusiasts prefer their milk over that of much larger breeds. Their friendly, docile nature has made them incredibly popular as pets and show animals. Families love them because they're manageable. Kids adore them because they're adorable, and serious breeders value them because they're profitable. The recent surge in their popularity has created a booming market, especially in Australia, where top imported breeding stock regularly sells for five-figure sums. These tiny goats have also become social media sensations, with their playful antics and cute appearances generating millions of views online. 7. Golden Gernzy Goat. When King Charles III gives a goat breed his royal seal of approval, you know you're dealing with something extraordinary. The Golden Gernzy Goat, one of the world's rarest breeds, commands prices of up to $10,000 each. And after receiving Royal Association in 2024, these golden beauties are more coveted than ever. This stunning breed hails from the Channel Island of Gernzy, where they've been treasured for centuries. With their long, flowing golden coats that shimmer like spun gold in sunlight, these goats look like they stepped out of a fairy tale. Only about 1,500 golden Gernzys exist worldwide, making them rarer than some endangered species. Golden Gernzy milk is renowned for its rich, complex flavor that's perfect for specialty cheeses and premium butters. European chefs prize this milk above almost all others, with some paying premium prices just to get their hands on Golden Gernzy dairy products. The breed nearly went extinct during World War II, but dedicated breeders on Gernzy Island managed to save them from disappearing forever. Today, every Golden Gernzy represents a living piece of British heritage. Their rarity, combined with their royal recognition and exceptional milk quality, has created a waiting list of buyers willing to pay top dollar. 6. Rare Omani Goat. Sometimes the most remarkable stories come from the most unexpected places. In early 2025, at a local auction in Barka, Oman, one goat changed everything. An Omani national paid an unprecedented $6,500, 2,500 Omani Rial, for a local goat. To understand why this matters, you need to know that typical goats at Barka auctions sell for 200 Rials maximum. This sale was more than 12 times the normal price, creating shockwaves through the local livestock community. Traders who witnessed the bidding war described it as unlike anything we've ever seen. According to witnesses, the animal possessed unique features and belonged to one of Oman's rare indigenous breeds. Oman is home to at least 9 distinct goat types, including the prized Jabal Akhdar and Jabali breeds, each adapted to different regions of this diverse country. The story spread like wildfire through Omani social media, with livestock enthusiasts debating what made this goat worth such an astronomical sum by local standards. Some speculated it had exceptional bloodlines, others believed it possessed rare physical characteristics that made it perfect for breeding programs. 5. Pygmy Goat. Meet the teddy bears of the goat world, pygmy goats that can sell for up to $3,000 each and steal hearts wherever they go. These pint-sized personalities from West Africa have conquered backyards and show rings across the globe. Originally from the Cameroon region of Africa, pygmy goats were brought to America in the 1950s for zoo exhibits. But it didn't take long for people to realize these weren't just display animals, they were perfect companions. Standing only 16 to 20 inches at the shoulder and weighing just 44 to 66 pounds, they're basically living stuffed animals that happen to be incredibly smart and social. These goats are incredibly friendly, docile, and playful, making them perfect for families, therapy programs, and educational farms. They're like having a dog that's also a lawnmower. Their easygoing nature and minimal space requirements have made them the ultimate suburban livestock. Show-quality pygmies with champion bloodlines regularly command top dollar, as breeders recognize their value extends far beyond their tiny frames. These little goats have big personalities and even bigger price tags to match. 4. Angora Goat. Imagine owning a goat that grows money. That's essentially what you get with an Angora goat. These luxurious fiber-producing animals can fetch up to $3,000 each, and their mohair coats are worth their weight in gold. Back in the late 80s, an elite Angora buck in New Zealand sold for the equivalent of $80,000, setting a Guinness World Record that still stands today. Angora goats originated in the Ankara region of Turkey, formerly called Angora, where they've been producing the world's finest mohair for over 500 years. Turkish sultans guarded these goats so jealously that exporting them was punishable by death. When they finally made it to other countries, they revolutionized the textile industry. What makes Angoras so valuable is their incredible fiber production. Their long, silky white curls grow continuously, and a single goat can produce 9 to 11 pounds of mohair per year. This isn't just any fiber. Mohair is prized by luxury fashion houses for its incredible strength, luster, and ability to take dyes brilliantly. It's used in everything from high-end suits to luxury blankets. These medium-sized goats are living fiber factories. Top breeding stock commands premium prices because superior genetics means superior fiber quality for generations. These goats literally grow luxury. 3. Nubian Goat. With their distinctive Roman noses and airplane wing ears, Nubian goats are impossible to miss and impossible to ignore when it comes to premium dairy production. These milk-producing marvels regularly sell for a maximum of $2,500. And once you taste their rich, creamy milk, you'll understand why they're worth every penny. The Nubian breed was developed in England during the 1800s by crossing British goats with imported goats from India, Egypt, and Nubia. The result was a large, elegant dairy goat that combined the hardiness of British stock with the milk richness of Middle Eastern breeds. Today's Nubians typically weigh 154 to 220 pounds and stand tall with regal bearing. While most goat milk averages 3 to 4% butterfat, Nubian milk often exceeds 5%, making it perfect for cheese, soap, and premium dairy products. Artisanal cheesemakers specifically seek out Nubian milk because it produces cheeses with incredible depth and richness. Their distinctive appearance, those long pendulous ears and Roman noses, makes them instantly recognizable and incredibly photogenic. They've become social media stars, with their expressive faces and dramatic poses winning over millions of followers. But beyond their looks, Nubians excel in warm climates where other dairy breeds struggle, making them invaluable to farmers in hot regions. 2. Sonnen Goat. When dairy farmers dream of the perfect milk goat, they're probably picturing a Sonnen. These Swiss alpine beauties recently made headlines when a show-quality doe sold for $1,300 in South Africa, setting a new record. Sonnen goats hail from Switzerland's Sonnen Valley, where they've been perfected over centuries of alpine breeding. These large white goats are considered the Holstein cows of the goat world. They're the standard by which all other dairy goats are measured. What makes Sonnens truly special is their incredible milk production. A good Sonnen doe can produce over 1,000 liters of milk per lactation, with the best animals exceeding 1,500 liters. Their milk is clean-tasting, high in protein, and perfect for both drinking and cheese making. Commercial dairies worldwide rely on Sonnen genetics to boost their production. Despite their reputation as a common breed, top-quality Sonnens with champion bloodlines are anything but ordinary. Their gentle temperament and consistent performance have made them the backbone of commercial goat dairies worldwide, turning Swiss Alpine genetics into global dairy gold. 1. Jamnapari Goat. Our journey through the world's most expensive goats ends in the bustling markets of India, where the majestic Jamnapari goat commands up to $1,000 each and represents one of the subcontinent's most prized livestock treasures. The Jamnapari breed originated in the Etawah district of Uttar Pradesh, India, where they've been bred for centuries as the ultimate dual-purpose goat. Named after the Jamna River region, these goats combine impressive size with excellent milk production, making them incredibly valuable to Indian farmers who need animals that can do double duty. Standing tall on their long legs with distinctive Roman noses and pendulous ears that rival those of Nubians, Jamnaparis are impossible to ignore. Does typically weigh 99 to 143 pounds depending on their sex, making them among the larger goat breeds. Their shaggy coats and noble bearing gives them an almost regal appearance that commands respect. What makes Jamnapar truly valuable is their milk production. Quality can produce over 2 liters per day, exceptional output for their size. Combined with their good meat quality and hardy constitution, they represent excellent value in South Asian markets. Their genetics have been exported worldwide, with countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, and even Brazil importing Jamnapari bloodlines to improve their local herds. These aren't just farm animals anymore. They're living investments, genetic gold mines, and proof that nature's creativity knows no price limits. Going once, going twice, don't let this video disappear. Like if you're bidding on more content like this, subscribe to this channel and leave your comment on which goat you know that cost more than these.